In the late 18th century, the town of Sarlat in the Périgord region of southwestern France was gripped by fear as reports of a terrifying beast spread through the community. Known as the Beast of Sarlat, this creature allegedly prowled the countryside, attacking livestock and, in some accounts, even humans. Despite numerous attempts to hunt it down, the beast remained elusive, becoming a legend that haunted the region for years. This narrative explores the history of the Beast of Sarlat, the panic it caused, and the enduring mystery that surrounds its true nature.
Sarlat-la-Canéda, often simply called Sarlat, is a historic town known for its medieval architecture and picturesque scenery. In the 18th century, however, it was the site of a series of unsettling events that disrupted the peace of this rural community. The Beast of Sarlat first emerged around 1766, a time when stories of similar creatures, such as the infamous Beast of Gévaudan, had already captured the public imagination. The Beast of Sarlat was described as a large, wolf-like creature with a ferocious appetite for livestock and a terrifying presence that struck fear into the hearts of those who glimpsed it. Eyewitnesses claimed it was far larger and more aggressive than any known wolf, with reports describing it as having a massive head, glowing eyes, and unusually long legs. While the beast primarily targeted sheep and cattle, rumors quickly spread that it had attacked, and it had in some cases killed people, adding to the growing panic.
The first reported attacks occurred in the summer of 1766, when farmers began finding their sheep and cattle savagely mauled, their throats torn out in what appeared to be a systematic and brutal manner. The speed and ferocity of the attacks led many to believe that a single creature was responsible, one that moved swiftly and struck with deadly precision. As the attacks continued, fear spread through the villages surrounding Sarlat. People were afraid to travel alone, and children were kept indoors after dark. The local authorities, alarmed by the growing hysteria, organized hunting parties to track down the beast. Despite their efforts, the creature remained elusive, evading traps and hunters with uncanny skill.
Determined to rid the region of the menace, the townspeople enlisted the help of experienced hunters and soldiers. So numerous expeditions were launched into the forests and hills around Sarlat, but the beast seemed to disappear without a trace. In some cases, hunters reported seeing the creature at a distance, only for it to vanish into the dense underbrush before they could gaze close enough to shoot. The hunt for the Beast of Sarlat became a community obsession. Villagers armed themselves with whatever weapons they could find and patrolled the countryside in groups, hoping to catch the elusive predator. Despite their best efforts, the attacks continued, with the beast striking at unpredictable intervals and locations, keeping the community in a state of constant fear and vigilance.
As the beast continued to evade capture, speculation about its true nature ran wild. Some believed it was a supernatural entity, perhaps a werewolf or a demonic creature sent to punish the community. Others suggested it was an exotic animal, possibly a hyena or lion, that had escaped from a private collection or a traveling menagerie. More skeptical voices argued that the beast was simply a large wolf or pack of wolves that had become unusually aggressive due to disease or scarcity of prey. The confusion and fear surrounding the attacks made it difficult to separate fact from fiction, and each new report seemed to add to the myth of the beast.
The attacks finally subsided in the winter of 1767, as suddenly and mysteriously as they had begun. Without a confirmed kill or capture, the identity of the beast remained uncertain. Some claimed that a particularly large wolf was shot and killed by a hunter, bringing an end to the terror, but no definitive evidence was presented to prove that this wolf was the true culprit. Despite the cessation of the attacks, the legend of the Beast of Sarlat persisted. The local population, still haunted by memories of the bloodshed, remained wary, and stories of the beast continued to be passed down through generations, blending fact and folklore into a compelling but enigmatic tale.
The beast of Sarlat, like its more famous counterpart in Gévaudan, became a symbol of the fear and uncertainty that gripped rural France in the 18th century. The inability to capture or even identify the creature fueled suspicions about the natural world and humanity's place within it, contributing to a culture of superstition and fear of the unknown. The story of the Beast of Sarlat has continued to captivate the imagination of locals and historians alike. It has inspired numerous books, articles, and even documentaries exploring the mystery of what might have terrorized the region all those years ago. While the true nature of the beast remains a mystery, the legend serves as a reminder of how easily fear can transform an ordinary predator into a creature of myth and legend.
The Beast of Sarlat remains an enduring mystery, a blend of history and folklore that continues to intrigue and mystify. Whether it was a lone wolf, an escaped exotic animal, or something more supernatural, the beast left an indelible mark on the community of Sarlat and on the collective memory of France. As we reflect on this story, we are reminded of the power of fear and the allure of the unknown, forces that can turn even the most ordinary of creatures into legends.